damnedest things. Prayed for sunshine and prayed for rain. Prayed for money and material gain. But I don't want to pray for love. I thank God for this life I live, and I say grace before I break my bread. Pray forgiveness for some things that I did, but I don't want to pray for love. Pray for peace and brotherhood. Take away the fear and hate. I can find love on my own. Hope I'm not too late. Say give and you receive, and if that's true then I believe. Unselfish hearts should never bleed. No, I don't want to pray for love. Here I am on my knees again, sorrowful to say the least. But if I have to live without your love, might as well be a priest. If you want your freedom, go ahead and fly. I'll pray for you and this other guy. Pray we meet in heaven when we die. No, I don't want to pray for love. I don't want to pray. Please don't make me pray. I don't want to pray for love. Thank you. Well, it's cold out there. Thanks for coming out. And thank you, Barry, for all the work you do for Music for Humanity. Always happy to help out where I can.
You figure picking, Tater?
Yeah.
Let me know, because I can give you a boost that will automatically make it probably just about right.
Okay. Sounds good so far. It all started as a childish game. Practical jokes and do I know your name? We fooled around and in a day or two my heart was set on you. Let's get serious, oh yeah. Let's talk it over. We're such good friends, and baby, we could be lovers. You've been playing on my mind, and I do believe it's time we get serious. Funny, honey, when you're laughing with me. So much in common, it was meant to be. And they say that two can live as cheap as one. Well, the fun has just begun. Let's get serious, Oh yeah, let's talk it over. We're such good friends, and baby, we could be lovers. You've been playing on my mind, and I do believe that it's time we got serious. Talk to me straight for just a little while. Tell me you love me, and I won't crack a smile. I can't believe somebody could look so fine. And baby, that's no lie. Oh, that's no lie. Let's get serious, oh yeah. Let's live together. We're such good friends, and baby, we'll be forever. You've been playing on my mind, and I do believe that it's time we get serious. I think it's time we get serious. It's time to get serious. It's time to get serious. Thank you. Let's see. See that after 50 years, I still shake.
That's not nervousness, it's age.
Could be. Don't get any better, that's for sure. How predictable we humans are. Once we get something down, we run it into the ground. But if the shoe fits, wear it. I just can't quit. Creatures of habit can't help what they do. Creatures of habit, I come running to you. Uncontrollable and weak we go. Place another bet, smoke a cigarette. I see a telephone, darling. I hope you're alone. Creatures of habit can't help what they do. Creatures of habit, I come running to you. Go. Sometimes it feels so strange. Instinct rules my soul, and that's not gonna change. How dependable my heart will be, a lover and a friend, again and again. So set in my ways, creatures of habit can't help what they do. Creatures of habit, I come running to you. Thank you.
That's nice.
This next song is about our third president and his slave mistress, Sally Hemings. As a slave, Sally Hemings came of age, knowing only to obey. Strange as it seems, just a child of 15, tricked in a passion play. Now old Master Tom, he was wise to be gone when the grapes grew on the vine. Half-sister of his wife, Sally served him through life as a secret concubine. The words that he wrote would endure equality on death, life and liberty goes against the grain. But the tick and the talk of the two-faced clock can drive a man insane. Time passes slow down on Mulberry Road, where sorrow never ends. Off in the night to the north, paths for white, never to be heard from again. The words that he wrote would endure humanity, owned as property, goes against the grain. And the tick and the talk of the two-faced clock can drive a man insane. Tom chose to die on the 4th of July as they gathered around his bed. Sally lit the flame to protect his good name, and the letters, they never were read. The words that she wrote would implore that they sold the slaves. Now he turns in his grave as the tourists stop and stare, while Sally rests in peace beneath the Hampton Inn, and nobody knows that she's there. Thank you very much.
Yeah, it's nice. And I get some great.
Let's slip into a open tuning here for a minute. Help you? Will help for my friend? Open D. You don't have to use your fingers, you use the left hand. Better late than never, right? Your eyes were wide open as they struggled just to see. Stranger in the moonlight, and who he could not be. You took my hand, it was just a walk in the park. It was then I realized you were afraid of the dark. You worship the morning, bask in the sun, but there's no need to gamble when you've already won. You'll never know what it's like to cling to a spark, and it's hard to live alone when you're afraid of the dark. This world is insane. It's a flickering flame, moving yet going nowhere. You look for a sound that turns you around. You reach, but there's nobody there. I stand alone in the twilight. I walk a fine line. All love is abandoned. I've turned my back on time. The evening's refrain puts a chill deep in my heart. I was blind to let you go. Now I'm afraid of the dark. Okay, yeah, so when I was a young man, we had a rock and roll band called the Ragoos, and we played up around Greenwood Lake a lot when they had the lower drinking age there. And we played in New York City at some of the uptown clubs and down in the Village. And when we played in the Village, we played a place called the Night Owl Cafe, where there were many luminaries there. James Taylor played there with his band, The Flying Machine, before he got famous. And
Love and Spoonful?
Love and Spoonful. We came after the Spoons, but their legend was there. The Blues Magoos. Richie Havens would drop in, and Tim Hardin would drop in. They played Tim Hardin's songs on our breaks, and we got very influenced by his music at that time. So they put out an album. We got a record contract there because in those days you could go play in New York and get a record contract. You didn't have to know a lawyer or any any connections or anything like that. People were looking for bands. And so they didn't like the Ragoos. They changed our name, and we didn't like the name. So our drummer was reading The Hobbit, and he said, "How about Gandalf and the Wizards?" So we adopted that, and then Capitol Records just made it Gandalf when we had nothing to say about that. So the album that I have here is a newer album that I produced in the spirit of the old album. But the old album from 1968 became a pretty much collector's classic. And it's been bootlegged and reissued many times. And I understand that there's a company in Oregon that's going to re-release it this coming record store day, which is middle of April sometime. So it'll have a colored vinyl in the introduction, and I'm excited about that. So see, maybe I'll go to one of these record stores and sign records. pretend I'm famous, But in any case, I'm going to do first I'm going to do a song that Gandalf did. We did 3 Tim Hardin covers on that album. I'll do one of them. I know Barry wants to hear Reason to Believe, but maybe I'll do that later if I have time. But anyway, this is one of the ones we covered on the album. It's called You Upset the Grace of Living. And Tim Hardin, you might know him from Reason to Believe, Misty Roses, If I Were a Carpenter, and many of his unknown songs are really, really just perfect construction of economy of words and nice mix of folk and jazz. So this is Upset the Grace of Living. Listen to your heart from my reflection. Do your eyes stay with me when I say goodbye? Listen to my changes in direction. Follow me for feeling same as I hope you feel the way I do. I hope you feel my love with you. Don't believe me if you're not convinced of me. Please come back along the changing sky. Every time you give yourself not loving me, you upset the grace of living when you lie. I hope you feel the way I do. You feel my love with you. I hope you feel my love with you. I hope you feel my love with you. Don't believe me if you're not convinced of me. Please come back along the changing sky. Every time you give yourself not praise of living when you lie. Thank you. Yeah, so in any case, that was kind of an intro to my story about I had a friend in college, and we continue to be friends and co-writers to this day. He lives in Portland, Oregon, so I don't see him much, but I was out visiting him, and one lovely day he said, I know where Tim is buried. Maybe we could go and visit him in the cemetery. So we threw a guitar in the car and we took a ride out to Twin Oaks Cemetery, and we visited his grave, and we sang some songs, and Jack picked some roses from his garden, and of course Tim's song was Misty Roses, and we went back to his house and we wrote this song. It's called Misty Roses on a Stone, tribute to Tim Hardin. Wild geese fly across a gray October sky. Twin Oaks in a foggy dawn. We journeyed southward from Portland on I-5. Misty roses on a stone. An old guitar in the backseat of a car. Muse and memories here and gone. We sang your songs, yes, they're still alive. Misty roses on a stone. In the midst of that Greenwich Village scene, crossing over the line, mumbling, stumbling, hanging on to a dream, slowly vanishing in time. You left your soul and your poetry pressed in vinyl on a shelf. Robbed of your pride and your honesty. No one could save you from yourself. And so we bring this simple gift today. After all, you're not alone. Fresh from a garden to the place where you lay. Misty roses on a stone. Misty roses on a stone. I wrote that with my friend Jack McMahon, and you can dig his music. He's really a fine songwriter and singer. Always in college, I couldn't believe this guy can sing, man. You know, like a little younger than me, but he caught up and surpassed me. That's for sure. Okay, let me go back to earth here for a minute. Where'd it go?
Yeah, on the floor.
What, your pick?
Yeah.
Can I go? I'll get it. I don't see it, but I'll get it.
It's green.
Green? How can I? Oh, here it is. Thank God it's green.
There you go.
Thank you.
Yes, sir.
It's my daughter, Bliss.
I don't think Thank you.
And I know Bliss likes this one. This is called The Crowd Goes Wild. Guitar, the superstar, gets caught up in his own disguise. Yeah. Flying fingers and a monkey on his back, right before your eyes. Praise from the critics, hype in the press. His image is perfect, but his life is a mess. And the crowd goes wild. Sparkles in grand parade up to the moment, the final truth for when the kill is finally made. An ear for the lady, cake for the king, as kerchiefs and roses pour into the rain. And the crowd goes wild, the crowd goes wild, oh hey, the crowd goes wild. Lights fade, the naked young lady is tranquilized her pride. Now she's a feast for hungry eyes, there's no place she can hide. She'd be up on the ladder if she ever had a chance, but she forces a smile, gets lost in the dance. And the crowd goes wild, the crowd goes wild, the crowd goes wild again. Jump, they scream to the man on the roof from the streets below. He knows it's time to bring the curtain down, there'll be no second show. Call for the clergy, call for the net, hope a picture his life, his mind is set. And the crowd goes wild, the crowd goes wild, the crowd goes wild This song, the next song is, I guess Barry requested this. This is a song about the great American abolitionist, John Brown. And how he set the spark for the Civil War, they say. It says 3, so I'll do 3 here. Okay. Let's see. Some said John was saintly, some said he was a fool, as he spoke of revolution and the golden rule. With a Bible in his satchel and a rifle in his hand, he'd sacrifice his own to liberate this land. John Brown left North Elba for Osawatomie. He knew his sons were waiting, and Kansas had to be free. They were fighting border ruffians, hoping to turn the tide, but the bloody swords of '56 no one could abide. Virginia, we gathered in his glow, eyes as red as fire, hair as white as snow. He knew a house divided in time could never stand, as unto the secret 6, Captain Brown revealed his plan. Ferry, this time it's for real. Dreams of insurrection, reinforcements from the field. Now we had the guns and the ammo and a chance to get away, but old man Brown, he held his ground. He was going to have his day. John Brown, John Brown, John Brown. He laid his body down. What northern lawyer will defend the leader of this gang? Tried before his wounds had healed and sentenced to hang. Now he owed more than his life, but his words would pay the debt, and strike a blow for freedom that no one would forget. To Concord, the bells they did ring. From Philadelphia to Buffalo, choirs they would sing. All along the Underground Railroad, people, they were crying, abolitionists. Everywhere knew John Brown was crucified. John Brown, singing John Brown, John Brown, he laid his body down. Thank you. Next one's kind of new, I guess. I can do a couple of new ones here. I mean, geez, Let's Get Serious is probably from the 70s or something, you know? But anyway. So you come to me tonight to confront me with your grievance. I must admit it took me by surprise. After all I've done, the time I have wasted, thought that you could cut me down the side. We were flying higher, having so much fun. Nothing could stop us. The show must go on, and your accomplice there beside you seems a little silent as he smiles reassuringly at you. As you go on with your laundry list of blood, sweat, and tears, and every little thing I didn't do. What about the muse? I taught you all you know, every wish and wonder. I made it so. So goodbye and good luck. This is how the story ends. I'll get by somehow. Things are different now. How have I mistaken deceit for honesty? The way you always talked behind their backs. Standing at the station, the signs were always there. As I look back down along the tracks, I realized it was a phony trip. I got suckered, so to speak. I was the victim, the enemy, the freak. So goodbye and good luck. This is how the story ends. Take my final bow. Things are different now. So goodbye and good luck. Oh, this is how the story What's next? Well, that song, by the way, was not about a romantic relationship. It was about a band breaking up, you know. It can apply to both, I guess, though. I had to get that off my chest. So this is kind of like Stuart's song here. You know, it's you know, they called me up to go to the 50th high school reunion, and needless to say, I didn't go either. You know, so. And you know, it's not really a personal song because the girls I dated were a couple of years younger than me, actually. But I kind of pictured it as about my wife's boyfriend, you know, in his point of view, you know. So. The boyfriend that she ended up not marrying. Thank God.
Wait, who? What's his name?
Jerry.
Jerry? Oh, that is.
Yeah. When I saw her at the club car where we would play, you know, and she came in with her boyfriend, and I had a friend who knew her. They went to FIT together, and I said, "Boy, she's really nice, you know." And she said, "She's gonna get me. You can marry that guy. Forget about it." And then one day she came and said, "You know, they broke up." I said, "Really?" And the rest is history. Got a call from an old friend yesterday. Hadn't heard from him since I don't know when. It seems what's left of the class of '63 will gather once again at the end. High school reunion, I know she'll be there. To see her would be more than I can bear. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know how I lost her love somehow, and who's holding her now. I don't wanna see, no, I don't wanna be the one who's hiding in the hall with my face to the wall. Oh no, I don't wanna go. I told my friend I had better things to do. Oh, memories are more than enough. He said, "Jim, won't you come along anyway? We could have ourselves some laughs at the pub." Facebook connection, she still looks so fine, but nothing you can say will change my mind. I don't wanna go, I don't wanna know. When she looks into my eyes, I just get down and cry. I don't wanna see, I don't wanna be the one who's talking through my tears and have it fall on deaf ears. Oh no, I don't wanna go. Oh no, I don't wanna go. Thank you.
Reason to believe.
Well, if I have time, what do we got? I got a couple more tunes here.
Oh, okay, then you got
Huh?
it. We only have about room for two more, I'd say, max.
Well, for you, Barry,
That's That's the short one, isn't it?
Yeah, recently.
It's
very short.
Peter, plug your gig tomorrow.
Right.
No, I'm serious.
Oh yeah. Tomorrow they're having a showcase at the Edenville store in Edenville, New York, which is a little north of Warwick. It's up in the black dirt country up there, and it's a whole bunch of people. I can't even remember who, but they had an extra slot and they stuck me in. So I'm happy that they did that. It's in the afternoon,
1 to 4.
1 to 4, yeah. So there's 6 performers, all good ones. You know, well, you know, I'm all right. All blowing, yeah. Anyway. So this is a Tim Hardin song, of course. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, but still I look to find a reason to believe. Someone like you makes it easy to give. Never think of myself. Someone like you makes it hard to live without somebody else. If I gave you time to change my mind, I'd find a way to leave the past behind. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, but still I look to find a reason to believe. If I listen long enough to you, I'd find a way to believe that it's all true. Knowing that you lied straight-faced while I cried, still I look to find a reason to believe. Yeah, he could really do it in a very simple way. They used to compare him to Bob Dylan, and they were so opposite, you know, in terms of the amount of words. And we attempted to, we thought we were going to do Hardin like the Byrds did Dylan. What were we thinking? I don't know. Visions of grandeur. So I got one more, is that it?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. Key of E. The first chord I ever played, and it will probably be the last. Thinking back and keeping track of all the things we've done. Paper moons and motel rooms, loving on the run. And it's been, for now we've traveled far, and I don't know where we are. And the time goes by so fast, nothing lasts, and there's one less star in the sky. Where's the love we knew to do when we reach goodbye? Valentine says, please be mine, as if it were the spring. But skies skies are gray, and I must say, bird is on the wing. And it's been so very long since you sent your love back home. And the time goes by so fast, nothing lasts, and there's one less star in the sky. Where's the love we knew what to do when we reach goodbye? Go on, free yourself, be yourself, find yourself the place where you belong. Who knows where the road may lead? Someday you may find the dreams you left behind. And the time goes by so fast, nothing lasts, and there's one less star in the sky. Where's the love we knew what to do? May your